What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Champions AI only battle. Sorry about last episode's audio. I don't know what's going on. My microphone is broke, so I'm gonna have to check manually each time that it's working before I start. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I pressed record and it recorded everything, but there was just silence, which was really weird. So obviously it didn't record everything, but it was on. It was like I forgot to even press start, if that makes sense. But yeah, either way, hopefully you sort of followed along in sad silence, just skimmed through whatever. See, Russia took out the Persians, Texas took a couple more cities from Egypt. That's pretty big. There's a big war between Texas and the Iroquois via Argentina, but now Russia has declared war on the Iroquois. I imagine we'll see a peace deal here pretty soon, although if Argentina's smart, they'll wait it out and keep going. And once the Iroquois start to weaken, they will push in. But yeah, this is definitely the biggest war ever. I just want to have a look at how big it is. In terms of military manpower, 687,000 v 416. Someone needs to stop Russia, because we said we're going to go till there's one left, and at the moment, it's going to be them. So, they're going to one-turn it? Are they going to do it? Oh, they were very close. I just saw a nuke. Wait, I can't have seen a nuke, because no one has nukes yet. It looked like one, though. It did look like one. Only Texas has the Manhattan Project, I think. Although Russia surely should have it, because they have... Maybe I missed Russia getting it. Are they miles ahead for technology? I mean, it looks like they are. They're 4 ahead. I mean, I would assume they would have it, but maybe not. I just still can't get over the fact they had... Obviously, this was lost in the audio of last episode, but they had paratroopers before they had planes, which was impressive. Or before they'd built any planes. By the way, Russia just took this city. All the fighting over it between the Iroquois... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say all the fighting over it, but then Russia just slips in. They are about to grab some cities over here, though. This one seems like it's going to be first. Yep, the former Vietnamese city on the border to drop. It's a good spear point, sort of cuts off Montreal and this city here. I'll ignore this city till the end because it just keeps changing hands every single turn. Texas with Cristo Redentor. I think Texas need to do something soon to catch up. Whether that be going after Egypt, which will be really difficult because they are still quite strong. Maybe a big war with Mali, but even that would be quite hard. Maybe just take out Croatia and try to build from there while people are distracted. Okay, the Iroquois grabbed one city back, but then Russia took a different one. It's just all going on right now. All going on in this corner of the map. Argentina still holding them off. But they seem like they're going to go focus on Texas now, on the other side. As Russia continue to do pretty well. It looks like it's about to be 2 cities. I mean, they're not taking this one back this turn. Oh, that one was so close. One little bit of health left, and actually ready to go for Montreal as well. So that should be 2 for them, and all of a sudden looks like they just have a bit too much now for the Iroquois to fight back. Just a bit too much. It's a sad time for the Iroquois. They did pretty well. There was a point, after in episode 1, it looked like Russia and Egypt were going to walk away with it, so the fact that the Iroquois came back and Egypt fell away is pretty impressive. Texas and Argentina come to a peace deal, which is probably bad news for the Iroquois. Although they did peace out. Wait, did they peace out? No, clearly not. Yeah, that's bad news for the Iroquois. And Russia, oh, they captured that city. I didn't even notice that one. That's another one. Looks like they're well on their way now towards a victory, unless something quite miraculous happens. Like a big coalition. They have the pointiest stick. That says something for Croatia. That my one giant death robot up here in the corner, just watching. It's like the referee. Is stronger than all of this combined, which kind of makes sense. It can one-shot all of these units and probably take the city in a few turns. So I guess that's fair enough. Okay, Russia, are you about to... Oh, they were very close to taking 2 more cities that turn. But next turn, I imagine they probably will. There's still a lot of resistance here. and here, but once you get beyond that, there's not much left. And look at this. Argentina finally put things together. It is now the first and second biggest army in the world up against the Iroquois, so sorry guys. But yeah, Montreal falls. I think it will probably fall back again, but next, maybe one more turn of that and that will be it. Russia will hold on. Then it starts to look a little bit scary. That Great Wall isn't helping now, that's for sure. They're going to take this. They don't really have any melee units nearby, but they did retake Montreal again, and they might hold on to it just because I don't think the Great War Infantry can get here this turn. The Iroquois, and oh, they pieced out. Seriously, you finally had a chance, Argentina. There we go, Montreal does fall again. Is this the turn for Russia? Kill some of these units? Yep. Imagine they're going to hold on to this now. Focus over here. This should be a pretty good time for them. Do Texas have a nuke yet? That is something of interest. Actually, I don't even know where Texas's planes are. They get rid of them? They run out of oil and just delete them? I don't know. They did have some. They don't have any. They're not on like a carrier or anything, so I don't know where they went. Just disappeared. I haven't really been looking. Russia. I don't think Russia have done the Manhattan Project for some reason. I don't know why. They obviously can go for it. Just chosen not to. Here we go. Russia does take one more city as they edge closer to this one. It's getting a little bit tougher. They're a bit more spread out. Trying to get a Lundy and Buffalo Creek next will be quite difficult, but this AI seems pretty powerful right now. They seem to know what they're doing. Seems to be going pretty well for them. I wonder if the whole map's going to fill up. The west is pretty full. There's a couple of tiles here. There's some gaps around here. The largest gap is here. And there's a small gap here. And another tiny gap in this top corner. I think it will be full. I don't know. Oh, the sea might actually fill up as well. That'd be pretty cool. And there we go. Russia finally goes, you know what? This is too difficult. Let's get a Manhattan Project. The Iroquois v Egypt. Not sure why that's happened. But Mali there. That might be a bit better. Although Mali do still have a tech disadvantage. And yet Texas will be helpful once they get everything over here. Should be the end for Egypt very slowly. Argentina, I think it's the rest of the world are like, right, we need to get really strong right now, because in reality the only civ that maybe could have stood up to Russia got distracted and is now about to lose its capital, which Russia was decided, you know what, let's not go for the cities that were in between us and the capital or nearest to us, let's just go straight for it. Pretty smart. Maybe it's in the red, so obviously they're doing something right, and they should have it next turn. And that's pretty bad. I mean, if they get it, they can just peace out, take a few more cities, and then the Iroquois are never coming back. And yeah, there we go. Onondaga falls. Even if the Iroquois keep it and get it back and keep it, it's going to be difficult to come back from that when your capital drops from like 30 pop or near 30 to 8. Egypt may be in an interesting position here. If they can build a nuke quick enough, and considering some people's tech so far ahead of where they actually are in terms of production, they could, some of them will actually be able to build the nukes. Like, they get the Manhattan Project and they've probably got the next tech at this point, so they can probably go straight into building them. Maybe they could survive. They also have plenty of planes, which something. Mali's planes, actually no, they have newer ones. Maybe there's a chance for them. Texas caught off guard, but I don't think it's going to matter. They are now coming through. And there we have an atomic bomb for Russia. I think that's the first one. They might have multiple ones. Doesn't look like it though. Okay, they've lost Onondaga for now. And it seems like they've... Oh, but they are going to take this. And then probably move straight onto this. So it's going to be a pretty effective couple of turns, I'm afraid. Pretty scary times for the Iroquois. They want to even come like second or third, just being the last alive, which I think Croatia might come second, because the AI sometimes has mercy for small civs. They just work their way around the map and then leave Croatia be. Could happen. Yeah, they will definitely take Onondaga next turn. I think there's a railroad. Maybe the turn after next. But even Russia seems to have run out of units. At least at the front line. They've got plenty more sort of gradually making its way over. But yeah, taking Onondaga would be the final blow to the Iroquois. They would not be anywhere near as strong. And if, yeah, it looks like this time they may hold. I don't see any melee units. That is it. Wait, how'd they do that? Where? I don't know where they had a tank, but it just showed up at the clutch. The ultimate clutch moment. But I'm afraid it's probably not going to last too long. They're probably going to lose the tank very soon for keeping it in the city. Which is a shame. Or not. The Iroquois just keep on going. They're just clinging on with everything they've got. They've probably got pretty good production in all these other cities. They can keep just pouring units towards the capital. But Russia is happy to do the same. And yeah, they're going to lose it again. The Great Wall just keeps moving. Love it. It just like teleports from like here to here. Croatia finally peaced out with Egypt. Their hopes of taking a city in a peace deal for 40 turns have failed. So I can imagine them doing that. Just trying everything desperately to get something out of it. This is going a lot. Okay, this city nearly fell. I think it's still being bombed by planes, that's why. But yeah, there is a race for Persepolis. Texas came so close. Which I think means Mali might get it. Hang on, I don't know if... I think Mali might just miss out. Yep, Texas have got this. There we go. Persepolis falling to Texas. 2 Egyptian cities to go. Now it's a fair split between Mali and Texas to take the final 2 by the look of it. Mali now with the Manhattan Project. Okay, Russia are not taking this right now. If they... I never thought I'd ignore that war, but this war seems more interesting. The Iroquois lost their capital again. Argentina with the Manhattan Project. Iroquois recovered their capital again. Same old story. Mali should have left the unit around. They had a chance. The problem is each time Texas takes it, they get kicked out again. Which sucks. Okay, Egypt. What are you... It seems like Mali have given up. Don't know what they're up to. Now would be a good time to go after Texas, but probably not for them. Also, Russia finally, that was the first turn where they've held on to Onondaga. So let's see if they move on to something new. And it looks like Ulundi will be next at 22 pop. That's another one you don't really want to lose. Sucks for the Iroquois there. Well, they took their capital back. Always look on the bright side. And it seems like Egypt will hold. Also, that city is at 29 population. That is very good, considering it wasn't even theirs at the start. Russia edging closer. Ever so slowly. And Texas should take Alexandria, I'm afraid. For Egypt, their hopes of winning all but gone. My hopes of picking a winner reduced to 0 until the next series by the look of it. Obviously it's not quite 0, but it's probably like 0.1% chance of Egypt winning from here. Oh my god, this capital. How have they not managed to hold it? Like, it's ridiculous. They're just producing enough units to keep it alive. Egypt have pieced out with the Iroquois. And, oh, Texas did then grab Alexandria. And maybe Egypt then next to be eliminated. Are Texas going to keep going? Or will they be allowed to live in the corner of the map? I guess Texas, they just need time to like try and catch up to Russia. Somehow. I mean, Russia still has Russia's army has got bigger during the course of this war. It wouldn't feel like it. Yeah, Texas. I mean, Argentina are only just off. It doesn't look like that, but apparently tech-wise, yeah, Texas only 3 behind. Maybe there's still a chance. Just a small chance for Texas or Argentina to still do this. And there's okay, well, this is the end for Texas. That was really smart from Mali. I did not see them pulling that one off. I thought Mali might not be brave enough to do it on their own. I didn't see them getting Argentina in. This should be a definite win for Mali and friends, while Egypt is still involved too. But that is going to be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.